St. Joseph Montessori is a very special place. It's a place of community. It's a place where we really prioritize relationship with our parents, with our children, with our staff. We want to be a place where people are known and loved, and where the dignity of the child is really at the center.
Every time they walk through the doors of St. Joseph Montessori, they are greeted as individuals with unique personhood and dignity.
What is so special about the 2.5 to 6-year-old is that they're in an explosion of learning that Maria Montessori referred to as the absorbent mind. It's a particular moment in their development when their brain can really absorb the world around them almost without judgment. Everything in it is captured like a sponge or like a camera.
The emphasis on observation is a big takeaway for my wife and I, just because we're used to going in there and wanting to do everything for the child, and it's really taught us to kind of step back and let our children, in day-to-day activities, really take their time and learn.
They want to help when they're young, and that when a child is attempting to help you unload the dishwasher, they're not being a nuisance. They are trying to participate in the society of the home and the family. They want to serve. They want to learn a new skill.
There's certainly been a higher level of focus, I think, on everything they do, whether it's playing or doing some chores around the house. They are taking the approach of putting things in order, and you can see that order is becoming more critical to them and a bigger part of their daily lives.
St. Joseph Montessori School has really supported the spiritual formation of our children. We've had 4 that have gone through. Our kids are constantly coming home, telling us what they're learning about the liturgical season that we're celebrating, the lives of the saints, or they're learning new unique prayers or songs that they're singing constantly at home, which bolsters what we're trying to do spiritually in our home as well.
Every day that our child goes to the school, we know that he's being enriched, not only spiritually, but academically and socially. Just that fullness of enrichment.
A Montessori Children's House is a special environment, particularly for 3 to 6-year-old children. The way that the environment is set up is very particular to what they need at each of those special years of 2.5 to 3.5, 4 to 5.5, the 5 to 6-year-old. There is a special way that the 3-year-olds are welcomed into the community, that the 6-year-olds are the leaders. The 3-year cycle allows them to grow in their capacity to then help along the younger ones. It's a beautiful environment, particular to the young child at that very special developmental phase.
Going to the school gives him something that we as parents cannot alone give him, which is exposure to the wider world. And this exposure is one that is gentle, joyful, true, and beautiful.
The world as it is very, very good. And so children they engage in the classroom with their senses and their smells, their tastes, auditory lessons. It's so beautiful. It's just such a beautiful picture of the unity of truth.
A big thing, though, that we noticed too with our kids is that they all seem to have this kind of newfound interior peace, or almost like a self-assured confidence, pride in their work, a sense of a job well done, or a satisfaction with what they can contribute and what they can do and direct in their own lives as well. They all come away with that sort of sense, and it helps us in terms of what we ask them to do at home as well, and what we invite them to participate in with family life as well.
It's a joy to watch him bravely desire to socialize and to embrace new surroundings and situations.
St. Joseph Montessori uniquely captures, I think, the essence of the Children's House in that it is totally Montessori. We're very specific about hiring our teachers who are AMI trained with the international credential that is recognized around the world. It's really the one that came directly from Maria Montessori in Italy, as well as the Catholic heart of who she was as an educator, and also the way that Montessori was to be presented to the child in its fullness, as the child being a spiritual being, the child being a whole person whose body, mind, and soul we're able to absorb this incredible learning time through these materials and through the work and the independence that's fostered in a children's house.